안녕하세요, 여러분. Hi Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music, and we're reacting to Cha Eun-woo. Yay! And his newest release, Saturday Preacher.
Yes.
Which is interesting because he's in military enlistment currently. And it says the album, which is Saturday Preacher, is the, I guess, lead single? Title track? I think it's a title track.
Yeah.
Off of his second solo mini album, Else. It says the album, arriving approximately 4 months after his enlistment from military, captures Cha Eun-woo's bold attempt at artistic and emotional freedom. It does say the title track, Saturday Preacher. Well, I guess lead single, same thing. Brings out a new side to Cha Eun-woo's music with a retro-inspired disco sound and delicate falsetto vocals.
Okay.
Interesting.
Falsetto.
It's high.
Okay. Yeah. I know, but now I'm confused because doesn't he tend to sing the warmer,
lower registry?
Yeah, not that he can't sing higher, but I usually think of him as being kind of that, what do they call it, your chest voice.
I feel like he's got a buttery voice.
Yeah, warm and buttery.
And so I'm interested to see what this falsetto is going to sound like.
Also, I'm really curious about this title because when we were looking it up, we were kind of seeing information all over the place about what the Saturday Preacher meant. I mean, that they're talking about a Saturday night, but I'm okay, but what's the preacher part? I'm not understanding that. And so I'm really curious to see if the MV kind of answers
some of those questions.
Yeah. So, and I love that we're getting music from him while he's enlisted. It feels like such a present.
It does feel like
very
a present.
Excited. And this did come as a viewer request, so thank you so much. And very excited to take a look at it. And here we go. Ooh, that handsome face.
Ooh. Push and pull.
He's smiling at himself?
Ooh. He's got scratches on him. Ooh, that's hot.
I'm hearing the falsetto. It's almost like he's judging them.
For what they're doing on Saturday night?
Maybe.
Ooh, maybe.
That guy's dead.
That's what I was thinking. What happened? Ooh, call me in danger. Ooh, that's creepy. I don't know, but I like that.
Is he possessed? I feel like he's playing two different roles, too. There's the one in the black coat. And then there's this guy. Right? Look at the difference in the attitude.
Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Oh! Something in his skin. It almost, you're right. It feels like he's possessed.
Ooh, that's the song, though.
I like the creepy chime.
The creepy chime.
Are they all dying?
Sort of feels like it. Oh, and it's like a congregation, everybody in unison. Oh,
Is he like the cult leader?
that's sort of how it feels, yeah. So it's Saturday Preacher and Runaway Dreamer.
love the way that ended.
And he's looking into my soul.
He really is. Like, I have way more questions about that I don't know that are ever going to be answered, but OMG.
Wow. It really felt like he was like looking into our souls.
Oh yeah, the way that camera was directly positioned and he was literally like breaking that fourth wall. Like, oh, I felt that.
I wonder, okay, so I feel like this was much, much deeper than what we were looking up was saying about it, because I think the choice of the word preacher was done deliberately, and the fact that it was a Saturday preacher. So when we were reading about it, it seemed pretty superficial of like having a good time on a Saturday night. But I think like this idea of that it's a day before Sunday, so a lot of people can like misbehave all week long, and then on Sunday suddenly they're right with God. Like I don't believe in that behavior, but there are a lot of people that can act a fool all week long, and then as long as we are quote unquote following what you're supposed to be doing on Sunday, then all is forgiven.
All is forgiven.
And that you need to live the way you're supposed to be living all day, every day, all year long, regardless of whether you're doing it because your religion or because of just your moral values or whatever it is, whatever dictates to you what kind of person you want to be. You need to respond out of your values rather than reacting out of your like appetites or something. So whether it's like for something that it's just a little bit here or there, or whether it's consuming you and taking over you. I mean, there's always kind of that like fine line, but it shouldn't be necessarily what's driving you Monday through Saturday kind of idea. So it definitely felt like, and he's such a good actor, but it definitely felt like
the gentleman felt like a production.
Yeah.
Like amazing.
Whoever he was portraying in that black jacket with the suit or with the tie, that felt like that was the Saturday preacher. And he was sitting in judgment of everyone else. And it felt like Cha Eun-woo's character was supposed to be the guy that worked at like the record store or whatever. And he was like struggling, like you said, it almost seemed like he was like possessed, and maybe it's just that idea of like somebody influencing you, whether it's like society or social media, or whether it's just your appetites or whatever. Something is like you're battling with that. You said the push and pull, felt that. And the song had that, because it did. I felt like it sat outside of what we're normally comfortable with Cha Eun-woo doing.
Right,
so
like
he
the falsetto and then the lower,
he pushed his own boundaries in that, which I loved. It was really cool. It was a great song. Like it almost felt like a GD song in that like it seemed like a really like woohoo, like fun upbeat type of song.
But then you listen to the lyrics and it's like
it's definitely felt more sinister. Like there was a lot more going on there. There was a struggle happening. And people were dying. I mean, people were dying, basically. Like, that's definitely how it felt to me. Like, so I'm really curious to see, like, what it's actually, like, what people are hearing, like, it's about. Because, that was intense.
It was definitely more intense than what I was thinking for Cha Eun-woo. Like,
well, we've seen intense from him, but it's emotional and like intensity of like most recently was just sort of like everything he was going through with the loss
and all
of
of that, and it was very like draining almost. This almost felt the exact opposite. Like you said, judging,
very judging,
very judging, very like
on purpose. Like he was. I think that was his point, is he was making like commentary on judging,
critical of not only himself but others. I felt.
Yeah, not that he is judging them, but that like that's what he's talking about. That he was portraying in that. Yeah, for sure. And then I thought it was very interesting because like, from a photographic standpoint, whenever you're shooting down on someone, you're giving the idea that you're better, like you're looking down on them. So like camera angles that come from above, it's like we're looking down on them.
I didn't feel that on the end.
So
I felt like
so that last shot of him, he was looking up, and so I thought, well, that's kind of odd, because if he's judging, we should be looking up at him. But then I thought, is he in hell? Like, is he the devil? Like, is he?
I told you, I thought it was like the Grim Reaper.
He was not coming from a good place, is my point. Like, he was looking up at us with that like look, and it was like, it was unnerving, and it wasn't like gentle, like, you've got this, my child, like, we'll make it through. It wasn't like that. Would have had like a, he was like all in black looking up at us. It was just like, don't get too close, you're gonna fall in, sort of idea. So that was intense. I mean, well done. Great song, great
really
MV.
Deep
like
themes to this.
Yes.
Like, okay.
I cannot wait. And you said the album is called Else?
The album is called Else.
Which is just killing me because it's that idea of like, you do this or else.
Ooh.
Like, or else what? Like,
interesting.
you know? It didn't dawn on me until seeing this, but it's, ooh. Ooh,
I'm wondering if this is like the darker side of like grief. Almost. Is it grief in like the 7 stages kind of?
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if this is more like the darker side of that grief where now it's becoming like hypercritical and hyper-focused.
Maybe, but I didn't get grief.
I didn't
in
get
this.
grief
like,
at all.
I thought this was more like a sort of like society at large judging our behaviors.
But I'm wondering if he's judging from like,
or if he's feeling judged, if he's judged. Because some people say like, well, you need to do this in grief and da-da-da-da. And like, there's no right or wrong way to grieve. And I feel like it's so different for everyone.
Not necessarily grief, but if he feels like as an artist, as an idol, if he's always being judged and always being like critiqued and things of that nature.
I think that's.
And so I'm wondering in terms of like the situation with Moonbin, if he's looking at it more in a critical lens.
Maybe. Are people who pretend to care and they don't actually care?
My brain is going in like a million like directions, and it's not pinpointing on an exact like science of art.
Well, but maybe that was the point of the song in the video. Is like, whatever it means to you, like he's just saying, like there are people who are judging and telling you like this is the way. I feel like Mandalorian. This is the way. Like, but there's rarely one way. Like I can't think of, unless it's a one-way street, and that's just because society tells you that's the way you're supposed to go. There are very few things in life where like this is the only way to do something, or this is the only interpretation, or
it's
this.
Very interesting. I could see a whole drama built off of this.
Oh my gosh. Maybe and I like my Chaowu happy and
sweet and like angelic. And we did not get this vibe from this one.
Even if he's struggling, like he's a good guy. Like his true beauty was like, wow, he like no pun intended, but he like killed that. Like that was such a wonderful performance, and it was a very complicated character, especially because you meet him in a certain way, and information about that character is slowly revealed to you, and like you definitely start to understand him more and more, and you're like, holy crap, by the end, like this poor guy, like what he had to go through and the pain that he's like carrying and all of the things.
It's coming to Netflix too, y'all.
You gotta watch it. That's definitely True Beauty is a must watch for sure.
Like November, or maybe it's December.
That's a good one.
Definitely be December. So like December 11th, I think it's coming to Netflix.
That's a great one. Oh gosh, so I am really excited to see what this album is going to be about. Like it's a mini album,
Me too.
So we're not going to get a whole bunch of songs, but I really want to see what else.
But I feel like you can tell a story in. I mean, truly, you could tell a story in
one
this.
song. Yeah.
And so this told a story. You're just not quite sure where the story's
headed. I want to see what's
next. I need to see more.
Exactly. I feel like mini albums do have themes, and so it'll like they're very intentional, like which songs are chosen. So I'll be curious to see. Like I hope we get another MV off of this album. And I also
that'd be
love
amazing,
it.
especially being in military. Like
I love it.
I love that they give us little presents.
Yeah,
some of the artists do. Like as they're gone, it's like oh.
It was. I am fairly new to K-pop, so I don't know if this has been the way. Like, but I know BTS
I think
did
so.
it.
I think BTS has done it, and they did it well.
And
so I feel like they kind of like follow in that trend of just okay, we're gone, but I don't want you to miss me so much. So here's a like.
So we pre-plan and release things. I mean, I know it's difficult because they can't be part of the
promotions.
Promotions, yes, thank you. They can't be part of the promotions, obviously, because they're in military. But it's definitely doable, and an artist like Cha Eun-woo could definitely do it. I mean, one really incredible thing about K-pop is that we are, as fans, very connected to the artists, and it can that in and of itself can become toxic. So I'm not taking it to that extreme, but I love that we're able to still feel connected to the artists, even in times of hiatus or military service or something like that. So I love this, and Cha Eun-woo is just such a cutie inside and out, so love being able to see that.
This was definitely a little more darker than what we're used to seeing. It was.
But we still got to see the cutie patootie, like in the beginning with like the flannel and all that stuff.
I think he died. Did we kill the cutie patootie?
Like we didn't, but I mean, whoever was judging him did.
Society kill the cutie patootie? And that's kind of where I was thinking with the grief. Like, is society the cause of
Gotcha. If you are fans of Cha Eun-woo and Astro or any of the members of Astro and you want to take a look at more of their reactions with us or any of their videos or performances or whatever, because I feel like we've got more things coming out, make sure you like and subscribe and let us know what we should take a look at next. Hopefully let us know if there's more coming off this album.
And if you like drama, like True Beauty, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. Until next time, y'all. Annyeong.